Why you should question your mind's stories. Have you ever caught yourself thinking, they probably dislike me. I'm such a failure. I'll never get this right. Now, take a moment to reflect. Did you push back against that thought? Or did you just accept it as truth? Here as a reality that often goes unnoticed. Your mind is a storyteller, but it doesn't always tell the truth. That inner voice can be loud, self-assured, and frequently mistaken. It spins elaborate tales about who you are, what others think of you, what the future might bring. And we seldom stop to question it. Today, let's dive into why it's crucial to do just that. Why you need to learn to doubt the narratives your mind creates. If you want to gain clarity, live wisely, and experience less suffering. From the moment you open your eyes, your brain is crafting a story. You're exhausted. You shouldn't have said that yesterday. She gave you a weird look. She must be judging you. It's relentless, automatic, and often misleading. Cognitive science backs up what ancient thinkers like the Stoics already knew. The mind operates on assumptions, patterns, shortcuts. It fills in the blanks to make sense of the chaos around us. But sometimes, the story it tells can become a trap. A cage of anxiety, self-doubt, and skewed perceptions. Here's the main issue. We tend to trust our thoughts simply because they read ours. But just because we own them doesn't mean they're accurate. The mind can take a fleeting moment and craft an entire narrative. A frown from a stranger. They must hate me. One missed call. They're ignoring me. A brief moment of sadness. There's something wrong with me. These are narratives, not facts. Yet they influence our decisions. They shift our moods. They shape our relationships. You might be caught in a misleading story right now and not even realize it. Let's explore this further. Your mind is a survival tool, not a truth-telling device. It developed to keep you safe, not to enlighten you. So it tends to focus on fear, spotting threats, and imagining worst-case scenarios. Psychologists refer to these as cognitive distortions. The Stoics had a simpler term: impressions. Epictetus once said, "Don't just accept every impression. Test it, question it, see if it's true." It's not enough to simply be aware of your thoughts. You need to dig deeper and interrogate them. Let us take a moment to explore some common mental narratives that often go unchallenged. Mind reading. He's mad at me. She thinks I'm stupid. Really? Or is it just your mind filling in the gaps? Catastrophizing. This is the end of everything. I'll never recover from this. Sounds a bit dramatic, doesn't it? That's because our brains aren't always neutral. They're driven by emotions. Identity narratives. I'm just not lovable. I always screw things up. These aren't facts. They're old scripts that stem from childhood, trauma, or fear. But here's the crucial point. You are not your thoughts. You are the observer of them. That space between thought and belief. That's where your freedom lies. Let's take a moment to pause. Think about a belief you hold about yourself right now. Maybe it's I'm not good enough. Or perhaps people always leave. Where did that belief originate? Who instilled it in you? And, more importantly, what if it's not true? That moment of realization when you discover that a long-held belief might actually be a lie. That's true liberation. Marcus Aurelius wisely noted, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." Change your thoughts, and your soul begins to heal. Your mind isn't your enemy, but it's not your master either. It's a narrator. And like any good narrator, it can sometimes exaggerate, make assumptions, or recycle old scripts that no longer serve you. The Stoics didn't advise us to trust every thought. Instead, they encouraged us to examine, test, choose, because a wise life isn't built on perfect thinking. It's about having the courage to doubt yourself skillfully. So here's a practical step for you. The next time your mind whispers, "You're not enough," ask yourself, is this a fact or just a familiar story? Write it down, question it, turn it around. Don't just react. Take a moment to respond. Freedom truly starts when you let go of the idea that you have to believe every thought that crosses your mind. So, question those stories your mind tells you. Not to push them away, but to see beyond them. That's not a sign of weakness. That's a mark of wisdom. And in that space of doubt, you'll discover a clearer, calmer, and braver version of yourself.